What's the biggest lie you've heard about college? When I was in 7th grade, some of my cousins told me that colleges could look at your search history, and I believed them. I immediately went through all my search history, deleted it, and purposely searched up stuff like how to solve quadratics or what does I represent, so I could sound smart/hardworking to colleges. That is hilarious. See, you misunderstood. They weren't talking about the College Board, but the National Scholarship Association. NSA for short. That it doesn't matter if you don't know what you want to study right away, and you can switch your major at any time. While parts of this are true, college is expensive. I switched my major after my 2nd year and had to take a 5th year to finish my degree. It's cheaper to take classes at a community college if you are unsure of what you want to study, and then transition into university once you've decided. Don't pay thousands of dollars to find yourself. Also, if you go to a university where the majors are competitive, which was my experience, you have to somehow balance finding yourself while also being at risk of missing out on your chances at one of your potential majors if you fuck up on one of your prerequisite course exams. Actually, a good point, Lamau. I changed my major my 3rd year, but still on track to graduate in 4 with the help of summer school. Would have been a whole lot easier to transfer from a CC. That the professors don't help you. This isn't universal. I had my share of profs that were sink or swim, but I found a majority were willing to go above and beyond for you if you put the effort in. If you're at a research university, some of your professors have made their life's work out of your class. If you show the interest in their work the same way they have, and show JT by sitting in the front and asking relevant questions, or greeting them with a hello and thank you before and after when you go to their office for help, or copies of the slides because you missed class, because you sit in front they missed your face, they will give you a hand. I had a professor who taught municipal politics, Canada, and the course was largely about separation of powers, federal, provincial, municipal, responsibilities. The guy was a super nerd about it, and as it turns out I was too. Really enjoyed the class, always sat in front, and when my girlfriend's mom passed away when a major paper was due, gave me all the time in the world to finish it. Someone passed away that was really no relation to me, and I basically handed the paper in after finals were over, 3 weeks late. No problem. Edit, I'm leaving it, you old whores. After what kind of classes were you taking? As a professor can confirm so much of this. I very much appreciate the students who sit in the front, and who are consistently there, every single class. They show up to class early, they have written notes from the textbook prior to my lectures, participate in class discussions, and it's honestly a joy to teach them. When I was in 11th, 12th grade, I had a handful of teachers assigning unreasonably huge workloads of homework that were clearly valueless busy work. Their justification was that they were preparing us for the rigors of college. And if we found this workload unmanageable, we were doomed to flunk out of college. My first 2 years of college were significantly less rigorous than my last 2 years of high school. Those teachers should have been pushing personal accountability and self-discipline, not just stressing us out in the hopes that we develop appropriate coping mechanisms. Man, in high school, you'd go to your English teacher and ask if you could have a day extension because you have 6 AP exams, your grandma died, and you have to start chemo, and they'd be like, welcome to college. Then you get to college and go to your professor and say the paper is due on my birthday and I plan on getting trashed. Can I have an extra day? And they're like, take an extra week, sounds like you'll have a hangover. That you'll meet the love of your life there. Or your lifelong best friends, LOL. Nah, you definitely can. She might be 2D though. Sex and drunk all the time. All I remember is paper deadlines. My experience was closer to the former, but the flame out was grand. Parties, dating, GPA. Choose 2. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.